Okay. Now, what I'm trying to do is to get these remnants of felt off. I'm going to use a chisel set, but because the chisels are pretty sharp, I'm going to add another layer of glove protection. Now, the fact of the matter is that the piano sticks don't really rest on the wood here. They rest on this portion of the the felt. But I still, on this age of piano, or any piano, I just don't want to. Don't want to take the wood off now. That chisel might be a little bit too. There we go. See, this is the action I want. It just cuts it off. Let me bring you over closer. You can see. The smaller the chisel, the more aggressive the cut, right? Okay, so we're going to come here and we're going to tighten up to here so you can really see what's going on. Or maybe you want to come right here and we'll bring you down right like that. You can watch it. So I'm really not in any rush doing this. I don't have like, oh, I need to get this much done in a year. That's about as good as that game goes in life, right there. There are people who restore pianos that do rebuild the beds, but my goal here is to have a unit that is actually true to 1883. And that means I want to try to keep the unit as close to what it was as I can. Got to be careful if you get too aggressive an angle, you can cut it more off. I put the gloves on because if this thing catches me, I'll know it. You can sharpen these too. Easy to work with. You'll see I palm it, not like this, but the palm gives me a little bit more leverage in the system, a little bit more control, and that's a little more safety. That's the kind of clean I want. If I need to sharpen it, I can. I'm right-handed, so my left-hand technique is not quite as well developed. Work with your handedness. Now I'm cutting off the glue, see? I'm not taking off the felt, I'm cutting off the glue. And because I'm blocking the light of here, I'll try and see if I can't get my headlamp again. A lot of progress in a short time, huh? I think. Okay, this. And you certainly want to take a bath or a shower when you're done. Get this off your body, and you also want to carefully clean your workspace every day to get this stuff up, whatever you're working with. Now let's see how our mouse poop is going to come out. Very well. Yuck. Hard to say, it could be bird poop. Doesn't really matter. I can get Bobby using another method to clean it further. Now, as I come over here from this angle and I'm blocking the light, I can still get decent light from the headlamp. Okay, I'm going to come over here, this section here. Speaks to the wonderful quality of Steinway that it would be in this pristine condition after this many years. This is a sharpening stone. A couple of passes. And now we'll go over to another section here. In this area here. Look at. See, it's got more bite now, doesn't it? Indeed it does. Scraping works too. You don't always have to use a push technique. Come over here, I can get this angle. Now, just for fun, show you what will happen as I work it further. This isn't the video on that, but you can see what I'm going to do. Okay. That's where we're going to end up. But this is the rough part of it. Every work person has their own quality standards. Some people probably do this. Some would. Who's right? Who's wrong? I don't know. Personally, I think that if you set a quality standard, and if you only do things 100%, then all your work is of that quality. Everything you touch. And I think that's kind of the goal, is to create something that's really the very best it could be. So I believe in trying to do the best I can do, always in every part of this And I would say that the end result is no better than the cumulative average quality of the work you did all the way through. So if everything you did well, when it's all done, you'll have something pretty darn good. Okay, now we'll come to here. See, that wood got a little rough here, didn't it? Trying to grab a tool. I just want the glue off. That's all I want. Come in so I have the angle here. Do a back scratch. Come into the corner here. This corner. So the gloves come in here. Be easy for this thing to let loose and get in. I'm not as concerned about this dust because the mold was encased, or whatever got on it was encased with that with the felt, so it really wasn't touching the air much. It was sealed in. Because of that, it's safer, in my opinion. Come here, a back scratch method, like that, and this. Because this is so rough, it's going to hold a little bit of that. We'll come here. I'm going to take us to a mid-camera position here. There we go. No, I don't know. Let's see. We'll go there. Okay. Yeah. You should be able to see what I'm doing pretty good. Come in. Where's that mouse poop? This looks like bird poop. Bird poop is white. And you can see how I'm going to bring all the wood back. See? Isn't that nice? It's not like new. That's okay. Good enough. What I like to call wrong right. This will take a long time to rub it, but I'm just showing you how much improvement I can get out of this. I don't work it too long. I don't want to change the spec of the wood. And another problem you're going to have is as you work, you start to sweat. And sometimes that sweat can land on your piece. And you don't want that, so you have to wipe your head off or wear a bandana, which is why people wore bandanas to do this work. Wasn't look cool. To keep sweat from dripping onto the paint, dripping onto the wood. Not bad. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Not perfect, but I can get it really clean in the next 2 hours. I'm going to wipe the sweat off. And I'm going to come in with the vacuum cleaner. And since you've been so patient, I'll keep you with me here. What are we at? Yeah, we'll start a new video for the vacuum.